How old are you?
Thank you. I'm 35. How old are you?
Old enough to be running a show.
My girlfriends are here, and they are very opinionated. And I
You
what's
here
going
with your girl? Hold on. Time out. Slow down. You got your girlfriends over there, and they're very. You got one more time to get off subject, and I'm gonna bounce you.
on? You know how you rate women. You know you can't be a 7. You're either like you're a 6 if you're an 8. Like, and they're like, oh well, you know who's this guy trying to tell us who we are? We don't care about
No,
his opinion.
I'm nobody. Ask them this. What do their husbands think about them?
They ain't married. That's
There
what
you
I'm.
go. That's who I am.
Are you
Get your big
married?
ass on cam. Get your big ass on camera if you want to talk to me. Yeah, get your big ass on camera if you want to talk to me. Come on.
I'll get my fucking big ass on camera. Hey.
I
Bro,
bet
stop.
you will. No, let her get it. Let her get her big ass on camera.
Oh, please don't. Oh, guys. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, she want you. Hey, you want the smoke? Yeah. Who am I to say anything? Nobody. See, it's women like her to get upset with me because it's the truth. Now come in here and cuss and make a fool of yourself.
Hi.
Oh, you sexy as a motherfucker. Hey Shirley. Hi, big ones. Hey Shirley, how you doing? How you doing?
He goes,
Very well.
I can hear you.
I'm very well. Yeah, you can
I bet
hear
you
me?
are.
Yeah?
You doing what? How tall are you?
Doing very well.
Okay. She's doing really well, y'all.
So do you want to judge me or should I judge you?
I don't care what you got to say. I look better than you on my worst day.
I was
Look
just
at this mother, and she gonna get upset with me. Look, see, it's women like that don't like me because you. No, you look fat.
Right. I'm not.
You look fat and you look old.
Oh, fat no.
Stop it. Oh my god.
Oh, that can't take like. Yeah, that's why don't bring a knife to a gunfight. How old are you? What you got to say? I'm happy. Don't I look happy? Yeah, that woman that drank like 12 Coors Lights and smoked a pack of Virginia Slim tonight. Miserable as French toast.
Hi, Kevin. Good evening. I know I look like a hard 5 right now. I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't have like any expectations whatsoever. You know, I really haven't really accomplished much. I'm 33. Should I expect anything?
Who do you live with?
I live with my mother.
So I gotta ask, how you get to be 33 with 2 kids and no job? Because your mother has already raised you. Now she's raising you again with her grandkids.
Right.
No man worth his salt's gonna come in and deal with an unemployed woman with 2 kids. You aren't doing anything. You said you're on unemployment?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, you're not taking care of yourself, much less your children, so you can't have expectations of a man.
I was fired for being late.
So you're just lazy?
It was,
so you just trifling?
I was late. I was just
So
late.
you're trifling? Uh-oh, nice fingernails.
Thank you.
Did you do those yourself?
No.
You wouldn't got them done?
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for that?
I paid for them.
With what?
With the unemployment money.
Are you trolling me? And I think you need to grow up. Ma'am, you're 33 years old and haven't had a job in a year, and the job you had as a cashier, you got fired from for being late.
Mm-hmm.
That's lazy and that's trifling.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a man, they would call you a deadbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the nerve to have these fingernails up like you got money to pay for them. That's trash. The taxpayers are paying for this. Oh, and where'd you get the phone?
I bought it.
With whose money?
A woman should just, have like certain upkeep.
That you can't afford to pay for. I wish I could say she was trolling, but I've seen this before. No, she's not lying. She's not lying. Trust me, she's not lying. Ooh, you might want to move your face back.
Because, I want to be married or whatever.
Yeah, the idea is always to somehow become phantom rich before you start having babies. But that's not how life works. Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
I'm like a 4. A 4 or 5.
You mind backing the camera up?
My face looks a lot heavier. I hold a lot of weight in my face, but I'm petite.
What's the most you've ever weighed?
150 pounds.
Yeah, you look much bigger than a dress size 4. Did you just roll your eyes?
You said what?
Did you just roll your eyes?
No. I was thinking. Thinking.
I feel like we started dating when he entered residency, and like I just feel like he got big headed. Like he realized like all the women that were chasing him, and he's like,
No. No.
I guess.
No, listen. Where would you rank yourself?
I mean, I think I'm like a 7.
I don't do 7s.
Okay, 7.5. Okay, 8.
Okay. And you all right now. I'm gonna say something. Okay. Maybe that's just expressive, but if you're doing all that shit with your face, I'm gonna tell you to get up off my phone. I mean, you asked me for my professional advice, so can you respect the platform? No, like Beyonce's an 8.
No, Beyonce's not an 8.
Who's the image consultant in real life?
Okay.
Beyonce's an 8. Kelly Rowland would be a 9. And Rihanna, even with her big forehead, would be a 10. This is one of the major issues. You ladies don't know how to rank yourself. So when somebody like myself comes along with some truth, most people in my profession will give Beyonce an 8. And many black women will give her a 10 because you guys want to give yourself higher numbers. You carry your weight in your face. If somebody's making $80,000, you would be okay with the man making half of what you're making.
I would be okay with a man making half of what I'm making if he had a plan and a vision.
See, guys, this is what always comes down to. I'd accept it as long as he had ambition. See, this always comes down. Listen, no. We know where this goes, man. No. You roll your eyes one more time, and I'm going to hang this shit up. I don't do that, young lady.
Okay.
I want the French toast is wrong with you. But you know what I do know? Is this how you act on the phone? You are a trip in a relationship. And I've tried to be really nice to you. For acting the way you do, bucking your eyes and shit. This is live. People are looking. Women think they can have it all.
Why not? The guys are very specific and picky, so why can't women be specific and picky?
What does your father say about that?
Nothing. I haven't really asked that. I never talked to him about this.
You were raised by your dad. You have any brothers?
Yeah, I have 4 brothers.
So he raised you guys to be the same. He raised y'all just exactly the same.
He raised 2 of us. He raised only just
he raised you and your brother. You and your brother played football. He raised y'all the same.
No. He was able to do more.
So when ladies like yourself come in saying, well, why can't we? Men do. We're men. You're not.
I don't like to use that term picky, but
you can want whatever you want. But the question always comes down with women, are you hot enough to get it?
But I look a mess now, but I think I am.
Okay. How old are you?
No makeup. I think I'm doing okay.
How old are you?
32.
Any children?
1 son.
Were you married to his father?
Did I marry his father?
Uh-huh.
No, we're not together. I left him. I was 20 when I had my son.
So you think that a 32-year-old mother of a 12-year-old can get out here and be picky when it comes to men?
Yeah, because it's hard to love a man, and I have to deal with a lot. Men put you through a lot. So I figure if I'm going to choose, I want to choose right. I just don't want to choose anything.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'2".
Dress size?
An 8.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
146. No?
No. No.
That's too big.
If you're actually 5'2" and a dress size 8, a dress size 4. But okay, why do you think you can be picky? You're 32, which is not 22. You're not a young thing. You're a middle-aged woman when it comes to marriage. You're an older woman when it comes to marriage. When you're approaching middle age, okay? Mm-hmm. Would you agree or disagree?
Middle age is kind of.
I said you're approaching. You're approaching middle age.
Okay, yeah, because I'm definitely older. I know that. I know I'm not a young girl anymore.
What's the average age of death for women? It's around 76, okay. 78. So middle age would be 39 or 30 or 76. It'll be 30. Yeah. You're approaching middle age. But what we do know is you're not in your youth. Okay? Mm-hmm. And as far as marriage goes, you're definitely an older woman for marriage. Marriage is a younger woman's game. That's women getting married at 22, 23, 24, 25. The median age where women actually sign the certificate is 27.8. That didn't mean they got started dating right there. And you're 5 years past that, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Then we have to factor in the fact that you have a child, which significantly impacts your overall sexual marketplace value. A 12-year-old boy.
13. That lowers your value as well. And then debate, and then it starts from there. Why you and his father didn't marry? Why y'all aren't together? All kind of things, man. And you say men put you through a lot. No, that's not. You can't expect us as men out here in the public to pay for your bad decisions and bad choices in men. Mm-hmm. You have a son. Would you want him to deal with a woman who expected your son to pay for all the bad choices men she chose? No.
Well, we're somebody's son.
But why do you feel like he'll be paying for the bad choices?
Because you said men put you through a lot. The men out here in the world, you don't know them.
But when I say that, it's because I'm going off by experience, so I know what
exactly your experience. Your experience. That's a man you dealt with. I'm talking about the men in front of you. You have no experience with them. So you want to be picky with these men because the men you've experienced put you through a lot. That's your problem.
But they're usually all the same.
So maybe the ones you date are.
Maybe. There's not many options. That's another thing.
Oh, there are plenty of options. 51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. See what they're not.
But a lot of them are ugly.
Oh, no. First off, check that. Because you start that shit, I'm gonna get real raw with you.
But
I'm gonna get real raw with you. Check that shit. Because I have not made any presumptions about looks or anything with you, so I'm not going to insult men.
You can't. I look a mess now, but I don't think I have to settle with a man that I don't find handsome.
Okay, let's do it. Well, what would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? Just your face. You cannot use 7.
A 10.
Oh, poor baby. Now let's try this again.
So
You are not the most beautiful woman in the world. Cosmopolitan ain't trying to get you to be on the cover. People ain't deemed you one of the most beautiful women in the world. So let's go.
So what would you rate me?
I asked you. Since you want to bring looks about men into it, I'm asking you. What would you rate yourself? And the first thing out of your mouth was a lie. A 10. You ain't nobody's 10.
What you say?
You first thing you came out of your mouth, you said you're a 10, and you're not a 10.
My face is not a 10. I don't have no makeup on, and my hair is not done, and this is all real hair.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right.
I think I'm definitely a 10.
Cool. I bet you do. So when was the last time you did any runway modeling or print modeling?
I've never been involved in that.
Why not? 10s, that's what 10s do.
Not all 10s.
Oh, yeah. Not all 10s, but you know what? You live in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, when you're a 10, people discover you at the bank, at the bodega, at the gym.
That happened when I was younger. My father.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep on moving. You're not a 10. You're living in, and a lot of you ladies just say this shit because
I'm not a 10.
Like, you're not. You're not a 10.
What would you rate me as? My face.
I'm not going to, no, you're not a 10, because you're rating yourself up there with Rihanna and Halle Berry when she was young. That's where you're rating yourself. Up there with Diane Carroll. That's where you're rating yourself.
What you mean,
Charlize Theron? With Halle Berry in the 90s. Charlize Theron, Diane Carroll. You're ranking yourself up there with the Rihannas of the world. That's where you're ranking yourself.
You've seen Rihanna without no makeup, right?
I see you. And see, this is part of the issue. The part of the issue is women like yourself have all this attitude, thinking that you're way up here to where you're going to judge men and saying men are this or that. Men are 51% of black men are single and childless, 64% in the middle class. It is harder for a black man to find a woman that's working with no children than it is for a black woman to find a black man that's working with no kids. Most of you come with somebody's kid attached to you. And then you got the nerve to walk around when you're unfit, overweight, out of shape, and looking average, cute, or whatever, thinking you're way up here judging men who have more to offer than you do, and have the nerve to talk about you're picky.
But shouldn't I be attracted to him? Even if you don't feel like I'm a 10, shouldn't I be attracted to my man physically? No. Why can't I be attracted to him? Why is something wrong?
Well, here's the thing. You keep asking me. Here's the thing. This is why you ladies got it confused. That's why y'all end up dying alone. Because you've been told you could have it all. You cannot have it all. Men aren't supposed to be the attractive ones. You are.
Mm-hmm.
Men are supposed to be the providers, protectors, prophet, priests. That's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be the cute one of the group. You are. You're supposed to be the feminine, beautiful, inspirational one, the cooperative one, the submissive one. That's what you're supposed to be. But yet, many of you ladies want men to be women, and it don't work. And I'm talking to a woman who's already got a child from another man. And you're talking about being picky.
But you know, that goes by natural. That's natural for me. I've tried to settle for a man that wasn't physically attractive.
Settle. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I have my master's degree.
Okay.
I'm a PhD.
Let me explain something to you. You don't need to settle for a man who's an average man or better. I don't know why you have to keep somebody settled. Somebody will settle for you. Just because you have a master's doesn't improve your sexual marketplace value. You could make $300,000 a year.
About my education, that's why I brought it up.
No. I mean, no, and that's cool. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't increase your overall appeal to a man. You could have a master's, a GED. It's all the same when it comes to men initially. And we talk about, you come in here saying something about, I tried to settle for this, and the men are ugly. I'm like, well, how old are you? 32?
33.
33. How'd you get to be so bitter?
As if they're not options.
No, there are plenty of options. The thing is, you just might not qualify for that. But you cannot tell me that that's all that's in New York City, because I know for a fact, I was just there last month, there are plenty of well-to-do, attractive, successful men in New York. But are they trying to date you? Again, just like last night, I can't because I can't find them because I don't qualify for them. They're either gay, down low, or in jail. Instead of saying, you know what, these guys exist. They just ain't trying to check for a 32-year-old mother of a 13-year-old who's a 6, maybe.
I'm not a 6.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. It's not the point.
I'm not going to take offense to it. I think this is...
Well, you can't really take offense to it, man, because here's the thing. You live in a city where some of the most successful men on the planet are. Men who are making millions of dollars a year. And if you're saying that they don't exist, that's just simply not true. Hold on. They're just not approaching you. They're not approaching you. Because, see, you're the same kind of woman that will turn around and say, well, yeah, but when you do find them, they're with a white woman. Or if they be a white woman, why ain't they with you? They're trying to make it seem like the world is just full of just gay men, like there are no heterosexual, attractive, available, high value, or productive, competitive, successful men. You're out of your mind. I don't want to hear about the men that you... Huh?
I believe I can if my face is not a 6, my face is a 10. Okay? I think
right.
My stomach could be a little flatter.
Right.